Hi everyone, Happy New Year. I hope you had a really great holiday season and you're amped for 2022. I know it's been a while since my last upload, so I thought it'd be cool to start off this new year with a catch-up video. I have some questions that you submitted through Instagram stories, so let's jump into those. How are you feeling these days? Every day is just so different and I just am trying to take it day by day, but I am feeling a lot better, a lot more motivated. I got a fresh new haircut. After I came back from New York, I just felt super burnt out, just drained and tired and needed some time to rest. I think most days I'm just trying to keep it all together, but in a good way. Because I just feel really like overwhelmed sometimes that this is my life now. Like I feel like I'm still trying to catch up to this and grapple with my everyday, because I'm just so used to like moving and going that sometimes it's hard for me to take a step back and realize like where I am. And in those moments when I do that, I'm just like, oh shit, like this is where we are now. Because like just last year I was in my old apartment and it just seems like such a different life and a different version of me, and I was super stressed out. And this is the first year where I didn't have to stress out about money or making rent. It's just been an amazing year and I'm so grateful for all the opportunities that have come, and that's really thanks to all of you for supporting me and believing in me. Like I can't even, like it's so hard for me to wrap my head around it. I literally just still feel like a girl just making videos in her room. Exactly this. I've been doing this for, oh my god, am I gonna cry? I've been doing this for, I think this will be my 5th year now, and it just feels really good to finally be at a comfortable place where I'm not constantly worried about money and my spending habits. Like I can afford to like splurge on a little something here and there. It just felt really nice to be able to do that this year. Oh my god, I'm feeling like all of these emotions just like coming up. My goal was just to be able to make a living off of doing what I love, and now that I've had my first year where I felt like I did that, it just, like, I can't believe it. I'm just like, what do I do now? I started therapy again this year and it's been really helpful, just very eye-opening, but it's also been daunting in a way because it is so draining. Like every week I look forward to talking to my therapist, but I know that after that session I have so much to think about and it's just so much to process, and I just can't be too hard on myself if I need to take a breather. Like these last few months have been kind of intense in therapy, so I think that's also why I haven't been uploading as much, because I've kind of crawled into my shell, just wanted to protect myself a little bit. Vulnerability is a lot harder than I thought sometimes. Anyway, so that's how I've been feeling these days. That was a really long update. Has your relationship with your family improved? Yeah, I think so. For context, back in 2020, my mom and I had this huge disagreement. We tried to work things out, didn't see eye to eye at all, and pretty much like we just brush things under the rug, just act like it never happened, which is what we've always done. There's really no changing that because we just don't see eye to eye on certain things. I have seen my family a few times this year and I have spent time with them, and it's fine. I knew ultimately it was on me to like let things go so that our relationship could move forward, which sucked because I felt like she didn't even see my perspective or my side of things, but it is what it is. I think I just recognize that when I do see them, I have to be more cognizant of what things trigger me and how I can de-escalate situations and not make them worse. And that's just kind of how I have to approach my relationship with my family. Overall, I'm just grateful that they are supportive and always there for me when I need them. I'm just gonna do my best to be patient and not let things push me so much, and just do what I can, because family is family. What is one thing you accepted about yourself or grown into / found comfort in as you get older? That's a really good question. I think as I've gotten older, I've realized all the things that I loved as a kid, I still love. And it's just weird to see that like the essence of who I was as a child never went away. I don't know why that sounds so obvious, like duh. I think there was just a moment in my life where I was so focused on school or work that I didn't make time for the things that I love. And now that I'm older and I have made time for those things or have thought about it, it's like, oh, that is still me. That was always me, and maybe it just went away because of societal pressures or whatever. How to stay motivated to produce content when your growth is slow. This might sound a little cliche, but just make sure that you're always doing what you love and that you're creating content that you love, because as long as you love it, you know you're getting some enjoyment out of it. Like, it's still something that you're doing for you. So if you're no longer doing it for you and you're not growing, then like, what are you getting out of it? I feel like with anything that you do, you should really love it, and that's how I would stay motivated. And there have been times where I'm not as motivated either, and I realize it's because I'm not doing something that I'm excited about. So make sure you create content that makes you happy and makes you feel fulfilled, even if it's just for you. Like, that's who it should be for first, honestly. And I totally get it. When I quit my full-time job to do this, I thought I'd grow a lot faster, and I think I had relatively pretty slow growth, but I've still been lucky enough to work with some really cool brands, and I don't regret like my growth trajectory or anything, because everything that I've created for the most part, like, I've really enjoyed. And if you're making content that you love and you're still not growing, try doing it in a different way. Try editing it differently or filming it differently, or just trying something new and see what works and stuff. I mean, it's all a playground, honestly. So play, like, it should be fun. And the moment it's not, like, really rethink about what would make it fun and make it exciting for you. And if it makes you feel any better, I've heard from a lot of other creators, people in the industry. Numbers in general just have not been doing as well recently. So don't worry, it's not just you, it's everyone. What to do when you get monetized for a random video but your regular content gets low views. I've never had a random video get monetized, but I had YouTube push one of my videos before, and honestly, what can you do? It just happens. You've already made the video, it's already being pushed. They can go watch another video of yours if they want to. There's really not much you can control about your other videos getting low views, because you can't really force people to go and watch that. You know, I've had some very analytical jobs, so I would get analytical with it if you want to. See how well that video did. Why did it get monetized? Did it get chosen to get monetized for a reason? What was the topic? Maybe like look into it more if you want to, but don't beat yourself up about your other videos. And if you're trying to be a full-time content creator, you're gonna make so much content in your lifetime. You're gonna make so many videos, so many photos, like whatever. You can't beat yourself up over every single piece of content, because you're gonna have such a huge library. So don't even worry about it. Take that moment and be like, shit, that's cool. It got monetized, there's views on it, and then move on to your next project is what I would say. Those are the questions that I'm gonna go over today, because I feel like I've been talking a lot, but I would love to do more heart-to-heart videos in the future. If you have more questions or topics that you want me to talk about, like, feel free to comment them down below. I hope you're having a great start to 2022. Let me know how your new year is going, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.